ready. £621.0.
So there you see 621 on the dot, 621.0. I have not weighed in since my last weigh-in, which was a few months ago. I don't know if I've lost any because I have been eating a lot better for, like, the last week has been a lot better. Not clean, not perfect, but then the last 4 days or so have been really good. I've cut out the soda. I've only had, I think, one regular soda, and it's killing me. And I feel guilty for drinking that, but I haven't had anything else. No snacks like chips, cookies, cake, nothing like that. No candy. So I am proud of myself. I don't know if I was above the 623 that I was a few months ago. I think that's what my weight was. But it's possible that I was and I've lost some. I don't know, but I think it was important for me to weigh in. I wasn't going to, and I had just thought about doing it for myself and not posting it. But it is important for me to see where I've started, and I am encouraged because I want to see that number drop. Because it feels so good when you step on the scale and this numbers start to drop. So I am encouraged by this. Well, I'm not encouraged by the number, but I am encouraged by the fact that whether we are or not vaccinated, whether we do or do not plan on getting vaccinated, is 100% up to us. It is our bodies and our choices. And just like it's everybody's individual choice, whether they get vaccinated, whether they have their children vaccinated when they start school. I know that there's a lot of people that are against vaccinating their children, so they homeschool. And there's a lot on everybody on either side of everything. So it's everybody's individual choice. We are careful. Obviously, I don't leave the apartment building that often. We are no longer under a mask mandate in my building or in our state.
Well, I'll put it like this. As I've shared with other people in my life, the last time I've ever had a flu shot was the last time I was sick with the flu, and that's when around 12 years old. So I had flu shots probably beginning when I began school. So 5 years old all the way through 12 years old for 7 years, and I had the flu, as I can remember, multiple times, so every other year. Now after that, I had not had the flu shot ever since I was 12 years old. I've not had the flu since I was that age. I've never had the flu. I'm rarely ever sick. I don't even get a cold every single year. I get a cold about every 3 to 4 years. I haven't had the flu since I had the flu shot, so I don't agree with shots. If you look up the ingredients on shots, it's horrible what they put in those things. I don't even agree with Western medication. Western meds are, it's just horrible. It really is. Now, that's a whole nother subject. It'd be great to, if I had the motivation and the energy or the whatever you want to call it, to study in Eastern medicine and herbs and such. That is really what I truly believe in. It's natural, and there's a lot of wisdom there. Chinese, the Orients, they have studied this stuff for thousands of years. Western medication is quite new. So to me, there's really no controversy over it. That's my life experience, and that's what I'm very passionate about. So, yeah, for me, it's a no-brainer when it comes to all this hype trying to force something new into my body, into my healthy body. I don't agree with it, so that's just where I stand with it, and where I always will stand with it. I have an immune system, so do you, so does everybody else. The main thing that we should be pushing is health, healthier eating, and of the such. So, and that's where we get a healthy immune system.
And that's what we're trying to do, is eat healthier. And I guess this will get off on another subject. I have been doing a lot better than I have been of eating. I'm not doing perfectly, but like today, I'm gonna be honest with everyone, I was craving a candy bar, and I was like, I needed a candy bar. Like, I was on the verge of like hunting it down and devouring tons of candy. Knowing myself from the past of how I've eaten and how I've tried to not eat certain foods, it ends up horrible because I will deprive myself, I'll fight the urge, fight the craving for so long, then I will dive headfirst into tons and tons of whatever it is I'm craving. So today I went and I got a candy bar out of the vending machine, but I only ate half of it. So that is a huge improvement of what I used to do. I know it's not good, and I shouldn't have done it. I should have just avoided it completely, but it's a step in the right direction. Also with the soda, I have had a couple regular sodas here and there, but I'm mostly drinking, and I don't have them every day, but when I do, I have a diet soda, or I've changed to juice, and I hope to eliminate the juice completely, because I know there's a lot of sugar in that, and that's not good for you either. Even though it is healthy juice, it's still not healthy for you in
Has all
abundance.
sugar in it, yeah.
So, like I said, we're trying to eat healthier. We've made salads, and I still have to upload the salad video. Even though that was made clear last week, I still want to upload that.
Or a Greek salad?
Yes.
That's clear last week. Yeah, we need to upload it.
Oh, I thought you were doing that because you didn't like it.
No, I was looking at my watch.
Oh, I thought you were thumbsing it down. No, because it's delicious.
Yeah.
So,
it's very good, yeah.
So that's where we're standing with eating healthier. And obviously, eating healthier isn't going to just prevent you from getting sick or a disease or whatever, but it's a step in the right direction. It's a step in the right direction in many areas of weight loss, health, all around health. So that's what I'm trying to do. So this video is late. We should have put this out a couple days ago, but this week has been busy with resident council stuff. I worked an entire day on resident council, just resident council.
She's doing an awesome job.
I got all my flyers.
Hard worker.
Thank you, babe.
You are, yeah.
I got all my flyers printed out for the month of August, everything that's coming up. The bingos, we have a yard sale. We're doing a back to school drive for donations for kids. We're going to collect school supplies and backpacks, stuff them, and donate them to the school in our community.
And then match dollar for dollar.
Right.
So whatever people come up with, then we'll match them.
Right.
Council will.
Yeah. It's part of giving back to the community because in the past, the councils that have been in seated before, I don't think they really reached out to the community very much, and that's one thing we'd like to change. We'd like to reach out to our community because a few of the churches in the community, they reach out to us and they give us stuff at Christmas time and just different times of the year they donate to our building, people that are in need. So we'd like to give back to the communities a little bit. So that's one of the things we want to change during our time as council members. And I don't know if we'll run. Do you think we'll run next year?
We'll see. It's
Yeah.
up in the air. Yep.
I enjoy it. I enjoy what I'm doing. I know it's harder for you because you have other things. I mean, this is just the only thing I have to focus on, like YouTube and council stuff, but it's harder for you because you're torn in 2 or 3 different directions.
Right, yeah.
But
It
you're
makes it
doing a
more
wonderful job.
stressful. Right. It's something you don't get paid for. That's the hardest part. And it is a part-time job. So there is a lot of behind-the-scenes work before you actually manifest it in front of people's faces. What people see is completely different from what's going on behind the scenes. That's where all the work is. Kind of like an engine in a car. It's like you just see a pretty little car running down the road. You don't really know what it's doing, but you have all this behind-the-scenes work that the engine has gone through in order to be manufactured and run. And that's the way it is with the council, is that this is not something to do for credit or for...
Our next big event is going to be happening at the end of September, and we're still putting it together, is the Fall Fest.
Hey guys, welcome back. Let's talk about Lifebyjen'S. My update about her and my reactor is, girl, there's no words I really can say because it's the same old thing over and over with her. Her and Jean were meant to be together. They have the same demented thoughts in their heads. Exactly the same. So, as you can see, I included the first clip. Actually, I'm not even gonna do this. I was gonna do the one clip, but I'm gonna take that out. I'm just gonna do these 2 clips. The first clip is her weighing 621 pounds. 600. That's 3 of my boys. It's a little less than 3 of my boys, but just think of it, 3 grown men together. But me, I was heavier than my twins at the time when I was 300 pounds. I was heavier than them. Mentally, I had to think about when you start comparing your weight to other people, you start thinking, wow, I'm a size of this, or a size, like, I know somebody compared Amberlyn Reed to a baby calf or something like that when she was younger. I don't know. Somebody was doing comparison animals to Amberlyn Reed. I can't remember. And I'm gonna put a disclaimer. I never body shame and never fat shame these ladies. I'm just reacting to the fact that they are allowing themselves to die on the inside, to decay on the inside over food. Food addiction is real. I have it. My favorite foods, because I got asked this by a dude on Facebook dating. Yeah, I'm on there, but I did meet somebody just yesterday. He's very nice. He's very nice, and dummy me allowed him to watch my channel. I let a few people watch my channel. Not that they subscribed or anything, because I didn't. It's just, you know, hey, I'm a YouTuber, so I just want them to know, hey, this is what I do. This is my life, and if you don't want to be a part of it, eventually down the line, whoever I'm with for the long haul, I guess you would say the long haul, might be a part of it. Who knows? Like, and it's like, yeah, I'm here. I have to be a part of it. Look at her. She's such a love bug. She is horribly suffering from allergies, this poor baby. But I gave her a bath yesterday. She's really good at baths. A lot of people's dogs do not like that. She don't mind it. She doesn't try to jump out the tub or nothing. She just takes it like a champ. So, but yeah, with Life by Jen, let's go back to her. Weight 621. That doesn't scare her. Getting a slit in sister forehead. First, it was the one cheek. Remember, one cheek was more swollen than the other. Her head is the size big, almost bigger than a basketball. When you see Jean and her together, no woman's head should be bigger than a man's. You should never be bigger than your man. I don't understand. Like, how do you sit there and look at yourself with your man and think that she looks good with him? Health-wise, I would feel sick to my stomach. Like, I'm trying so hard. I want to get to a healthier size. We won't say thinner size. We won't say skinnier size. We'll just say a healthier size. All my weight is really in my boobage, stomach, and thigh area. I still have my legs are starting to trim up. I have thick thighs. I always had like a thick thighs, a big booty kind of situation going on. Other than that, I never had weight anywhere. But now it's all in the front. That's what grosses me out, and I'm so embarrassed. I don't understand how this woman is not embarrassed, especially getting lymphedema on your face, and her face is starting to look very distorted. She did get a lot bigger because I seen her earlier, like 2 years. I think it was 2 years ago. Her TikTok video between 2 years and now. Oh, it's a big difference. It doesn't seem to scare her. And the next clip of the video angered a lot of people. It angers me because, number one, when I started watching 600 Pound Life, I didn't realize you can get disability, which is AKA taxpayers' money, because you're super morbidly obese, and you have health issues from it. I didn't know you can get disability for that. A lot of people work hard and pay their tax dollars, and this is what hurts me, is because for years since I was young, I've been hearing how many Vietnam War vets are homeless, how there's no programs to help them. There's still no programs to this day for current war veterans. My ex-husband, which I am entitled to his benefits if he passes, I will pass before him. I told him he's going to keep going strong because he's got to be here longer than me for the kids. I told him that. Yeah, I honestly told him that. But because he's not getting remarried, he already told me I'm not getting married ever again. I think it partly is because he wants to make sure the kids get the benefits. Because if I'm gone, they get his benefits anyway. But if he were to leave, which I never want to collect on it. We had this discussion before when we were married about, the benefits part of his military. And but he is a war veteran of I forgot which war that was. He went to Bosnia during 9/11. I forgot. He is considered a war veteran. I forgot which war that was. Duh. Like, there's so many wars. It's like since Vietnam. That he didn't go to Iraq, he didn't go to Afghanistan, so it's the one before that. But anyway, even then, I think it is of Iraq and Afghanistan. Even though he never served over there during that. No, Desert Storm. They're all confusing to me. Yes, Desert Storm. He's a war veteran of Desert Storm because I have seen the paper. He is a war veteran of Desert Storm. I'm sorry. I know there was a term, the name of the war, the time. But I'm blonde. I told you. I may not have blonde hair, but I'm blonde in the brain. So, and I, having 5 kids, living the life I led, worked so many hours in the one job. I used to work 60, 80 hours a week in 2 different jobs I had in my life. 60, 80 hours a week. Almost 100 because I had 2 jobs prior to moving to Pennsylvania to put our kids through private school. So I busted my tail. So this kind of angers me that Life by Jen collects disability, aka taxpayers' money, has free health insurance, aka paid by taxpayers, and has that wheelchair paid by taxpayer money, and she doesn't take her health seriously at all. So as long as she has all this free stuff coming in and low income, and she gets majority of her rent is low income rent, she gets paid for, aka taxpayers' money. And it just makes me mad because war veterans don't get the help. They leave. The soldiers coming back now still get thrown to the side. A lot of them get thrown to the side. Amputees, which is considered me body positive, but that's a different issue in itself. But she hasn't really worked hard in her life to earn disability. I had to fight for unemployment. The first time I had to get it, I was denied unemployment. But I worked all my life. I worked hard. I worked 60 to 100 hours a week, most times, to take care of my kids. But I get denied. There was a time when my kids and I were homeless. We got denied help because I was getting help from my ex-husband, which I was entitled to because we were getting divorced. But yet you could be super morbidly obese in this country because you ate yourself to the point that you can't move, you're immobile, and collect disability. This woman claims a year ago, I went through her video. She says, oh, I don't, no, you are collecting this. You are still living in low income housing. If you weren't on disability anymore, trust me, you would not be in low income housing. You wouldn't be collecting free insurance, health insurance. So, but my point in this is like, we have such a messed up system in our country that allows certain people to get help like that, and the rest of us just get crapped on because we work hard or we served a war. They sat here and said that the Western medicine sucks. Basically, our Western culture just sucks. But you're getting free help. Think about that. Let that sink in, guys. That he said, oh, another thing. This is what inflamed me the most. He's talking about Eastern culture and how, which we do. We believe in different type of medicine. Herbs and things like that. He sat there and called Asian people Orients. First of all, it's not Orients. I will leave you a clip of the definition of what an Orient is. Second of all, the term is Orientals, Gene. You're such an ignorant buffoon. And nowadays, we are not called Orientals. Orientals is a thing. We are called Asians. This buffoon called Asian people Orients. Asian people do get offended if you call us Orientals. It's not terminology we accept anymore. It's Asians because we're from the Asian continent. So this inflamed me. This whole thing with them, just the sheer ignorance of lack of education of these two people. Gene, get your terminology right. So I guess this is all I'm going to say right now, because Lifebyjen'S, she's rude. She says a lot of stuff that inflames me. But Gene, you really are rude by calling Asian people Orients. Not even the right word. It's Oriental. I mean, that is not even the proper term anymore. So let me know, guys. What do you think? What do you think of her weight? What do you think of what he said? How they don't really care for our medicine, but yet they got free money from the government, taxpayer money, right? So, you guys, I know I'm blunt and I might come off rude, but I just don't care for things that are wrong when there are people out here suffering and cannot get the help. My dad is a Vietnam War vet, okay? He needs mental health, but he chose that. But I know he wouldn't be able to get it. They use Agent Orange over there, which is a chemical. And now their great uncle passed away because of COVID this past year. But years later, I think it was like 30 years later, he sued the government, the military, and got money because they use Agent Orange over there. I think my ex-husband can also do the same thing and collect money on it, but he chose not to because his father was in the war, so it can genetically do something to you, but I'm not sure about the whole thing. You can look that up. I'm just going by what I was told in my family. But let me know what you think, guys. Do you think it's really how unfair it is to the system of how certain people get away with collecting free money while others have to be pushed away, treated like crap, like our war vets? Let me know what you think, guys. I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. And Panda's right there. She's ready for mommy. So I'm gonna go upload this video. And like I said, I have to be blunt, and I have to tell you like how I see it. I am a child of a Vietnam War vet. My dad saw stuff. It's really sad. And the way these people come home so damaged and then kicked to the curb because our government don't care. But yet they're the ones out there fighting for the freedom of these people who collect free money. That's all I got to say. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. And Penny says, I love you. Look at her. I gave her medicine this morning, so I'm hoping that it's kicking in. Oh, thank you for being patient with me. I know I've been MIA, but mentally, sometimes you just got to check out, fix your mentals right. And that's what's wrong with these ladies here that I talk about and I react to, because they just not keeping their mentals straight and getting it fixed first and then keeping it straight. Sometimes you need to take a break off YouTube. I've been filming. I have over 800 videos. I didn't even know that. Somebody that watched my channel said, you got over 800 videos. I said, yeah, and I haven't even been, technically I've been on here for almost a year. It's like, I think I saw a screenshot that said September 4th, I had 5 subscribers. So I thank everybody who stuck by me. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. And I will be answering comments. I am so sorry. I've been hearting a lot of them. And then I seen, there's something disgusting that somebody keeps posting all over my videos. I'm so sorry if you guys had to see that. I apologize. I have to clean that up. It's just a lot. And I still have to fight that nudity takedown of my video. But we'll talk about foodie booty later. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you guys later.